Hi everybody, it's Panda, and today we're going to be doing a new series where I go over how to play the Nouveau mod. First thing you'll need to download is the AT launcher. I'll post a link in the description below, or any launcher that supports Forge mods will also work. Today we're going to be going over the basics of how to get started. So first thing you're going to want to do is get the worn notebook. You're going to take one lapis and one book, go to your crafting table, and there you are. So upon getting the book, right click it to open, and it'll have a list of categories. Today we're going to be looking at the getting starting one. So first thing you're going to do is read all of this. You can do this in your own time. Today we're going to be going over everything else that's not reading the book. So you're going to need to craft a spell book. So to do that, you'll need a pickaxe, a sword, a shovel, a regular axe, and a book. They must be iron. They cannot be any other material. You take that to your crafting table. It does not matter the order that they are in, and you have created a spellbook. From here you begin with projectile, self, and touch. These are all the different forms that your spell can take place in. And then you start off with break and harm. So to create a spell, you click first the form that you want to take place. Projectile will shoot, self will cast the spell on yourself, and touch will cast on the block that you touch. So a projectile with harm. You can name the spell. I will name it arrow. And then you click create. So now you see in the bottom corner, my spell slot 3 is now an arrow. And this spell breaks blocks at any distance. So if I wanted to shoot that block over there, it breaks that block. Or if you want to edit the spell, you go back in, click it out, create, and now there's no spell. If you want to cast on yourself harm and name it damage, create it, and it casts damage on the user. It's not casting damage on me because I'm in creative mode. You're going to need to know the different types of trees. There are the cascading archwood saplings, the flourishing archwood saplings, the vexing archwood saplings, and the blazing archwood saplings. This is the fully grown flourishing archwood. We have the vexing archwood, the blazing archwood, and the cascading archwood. All of these archwoods will create archwood planks. So from here, we're going to learn how to create source gems. And to create a source gem, you're going to need a imbuement chamber. So to craft the imbuement chamber, you're going to need 6 pieces of archwood and 2 pieces of gold. You just arrange them like this. And now you have an imbuement chamber. So we'll place that here. And you retrieve your lapis or your amethyst shards. And you place it inside the imbuement chamber. Wait a couple of seconds and you will retrieve a source gem. So the amethyst shard and the lapis both take the same amount of time. It does not matter which one you use. Both will produce a source gem. Now it does take a little bit of time, so I recommend getting multiple. You can set up 4, you can set up 6, you can set up 9, just depends on how many you want to have. Next, we're going to look into getting the Arcane Stone. So to get the Arcane Stone, you're going to need 6 stone blocks. It also works with andesite or diorite or any of the other stones. It does not work with cobblestone. So you'll need a source gem and 8 stone per crafting recipe. So you enter it like this, and that will give you 8 Arcane Stone. The Arcane Stone is used to create the Arcane Pedestal, the Arcane Core, and the Enchanting Apparatus, all of which you will need to craft in this mod. Now you will need 8 Arcane Pedestals. You will also need 1 Enchanting Apparatus, crafted as such. You'll need 1 Arcane Core. Now, the arcane cores, the only function the arcane core has is to place the enchanting apparatus on top. You can place the pedestals up to 3 blocks away. And I like to place them as if it were a crafting table. It's easier for me to remember how to craft with it, but you can place it in any way you want, as long as there are 8 of them. We're going to learn how to craft magical armor. First, you're going to need to get Mage Bloom. Now, to get a Mage Bloom, you need 1 seed and 4 source gems. In order to craft the Mage Bloom, you need to use the enchanting apparatus. You place a source gem on the middle of all 4 sides, and you place the seeds into the enchanting apparatus. Give it a few seconds, and you will get the Mage Bloom seeds. You right click, and now you have a Mage Bloom seed. You can plant, it does not need water. You can plant them near anything you want as long as you have a hoe. Right click, you will harvest, and as you see, it dropped another Mage Bloom seed. So now I have 10 Mage Bloom and 11 seeds. So you can have as many of these as you want. It is entirely up to you how much you need. Next, we will be crafting magical armor. So first, take your Mage Bloom, toss it in your crafting table, and you will get Mage Bloom fibers. You get 4 for each Mage Bloom that you have. Now, in order to craft it, you go to a crafting table and you craft it as normal armor. So here is a robe, your pants, your boots, and your cap. And these give you more mana to cast spells. It does the equivalent to iron armor protection. Next, we need to craft a scribe's table. So you need 3 archwood slabs, 1 archwood log of any variety, and 4 sticks. And you place that anywhere you want. You take your spellbook, right click it, and you can see all of the different spells that you can cast. There's 3 tiers. We'll get into those at a later time. Upon crafting the book, you get tier 1. You can upgrade it to tier 2. And then the final upgrade is tier 3. In the next episode, I will show you how to create different spells, how to upgrade your items, and how to get source. But until then, hit like, hit follow, click that bell so you get notifications for my next post, and I will see you next time.